Hey, welcome back everybody. It's been a while. I was doing a little over a video a week, just between 1 and 2 videos a week. Then the holidays were upon us, and right now my studio is in the living room area for doing this. So the house was full with family and kids off of school, stuff like that. So I haven't really been able to do my routine. So I'm kind of excited to be back into that. Plus we had, I guess, a blizzard that was a 10-year blizzard. We had like, I don't know, 14 inches of snow here in North Dakota and Fargo. So now that we're past all the shenanigans there, we can get back to enjoying some gaming. So I wanted to start out with Warplan by Slitherine and Matrix Games. We're doing the scenario as the Axis. So the last video we conquered France. And so let's go ahead and read the turn report. Then I'll adjust the music because it starts out kind of loud, so I apologize if it's loud right now. We'll get that fixed in just a moment. Anyway, Paris, we captured that, so Italy entered the war. They believe we'll be victorious now, so they're jumping in on the side of the Axis. Romania yields southern Dobruja to the Bulgaria. They gotta fix some of their wording there. As part of Bulgaria's deal to join the Axis, Romania yields Transylvania to the Hungary. Come on, Slitherine and Matrix, you guys got to fix that stuff. France moved its capital to Metz. The UK declares war on Italy. The UK notices Italy's mobilization, declares war on Italy. France declares war on Italy. France notices mobilization and declares war on Italy. But then France's government has set out diplomats to negotiate a surrender. France surrenders. So that other stuff is kind of weird that it's in there. Italy diplomat visits Spain, improving relationships between both countries. So fleet retreats at 1:45:36. So let's go take care of these settings. Let's get that music. I don't mind a little bit of music in the background, so you're not just hearing me yapping, but and I don't know how this is coming through. So I'm using a new Samsung mic, so I don't have the headset on that I had before, so I don't need that anymore. So I did some testing with some different games, and it seemed to work pretty good. So anyway, what we're going to work on here today, I don't know how exciting this video will be. We're going to, I looked up the stuff on the fleet, and the rule book didn't seem to have a ton on it, because what I want to do is I'm going to have to figure out how to get stuff down to North Africa. See what we can do in North Africa. Fleet stuff is not my strong side, but then we're going to want to, try to do some stuff here down by the Mediterranean. We want to try to get Yugoslavia and Greece and capture all this stuff here. So basically what we're going to start doing is we're going to start shifting everything from the conquer of France. Now, it looks like we got these juicy UK British units here. So we're going to want to finish them off since they got trapped. Note to self, if when I play the campaign someday as the Allies, do not let when France surrenders, it looks like they kind of leave you out in the cold. So don't let that happen. It's September 13th, 1940. We're a little behind schedule on the capture of France. It was kind of funny because I remember I was kind of making fun of the AI saying, well, this is too easy and blah, blah, blah. And then I realized, well, took me the whole summer to capture France, and it didn't take Germany that in the real war, so little egg on my face. So let's go ahead and start. I like to do all these menus, if you remember, first, because let's see what's going on. So let's go ahead and look at building. Stockpile. I better look at what we got coming down the pipe. It's been a while since we played. See what we're going to need. We're going to need to build up big time, because what part of this video we're going to start shifting stuff to the Eastern Front. We don't need everything to capture Yugoslavia and Greece. We'll see how to pour some German units into North Africa, see how that goes. Naval units, I don't think we want to mess with that. We'll look at some air, and then the support stuff is something we need to figure out a little bit more with transports and stuff like that. So I think we'll leave that for now. Convoys. Let's look at Italy here. Oh yeah. We'll match up some stuff there on the convoy. Advancements we're good on, nothing new there. The war panel, there's nothing there that we can do. Nobody we can send, no diplomats or anything. We do get to deploy. So this is what I wanted to look at. So we have a Panzer unit coming out. We got some Fallschirmjäger coming in October. We got another infantry unit. I do have some escorts. Looks like we got 3rd Panzer, 3rd SS Panzer, 4th Panzer for March of 41. So I think the big deal is I don't think I'm going to be able to build another Panzer unit though. I'd like to get a little bit more stuff. I'm going to have to wait one more turn. Italy doesn't have much of a stockpile, so I think we're done on that screen there. So what we're going to work on is mopping up here, shifting troops to the borders here to go after Yugoslavia here, not my ally, and eventually try to get Greece. I don't think we can leave that to Italy. I don't think they're going to be very good. And then we need to work on this stuff here, because I think that's going to not go well if we don't support Africa. So let's go ahead and start working on that. I'm going to try to zoom down in, and I think we were using trying to use the keys earlier to figure out how to do this, but let's take a look. Don't get excited here. Let's look at doing some bombing. Oh, let's right click to. I'm gonna probably zoom out a little bit here for the bombing. There we go, a little bit. Work on this one a little bit. I don't think this is going to take us much to mop this stuff up. We don't even know what this infantry unit down here is. We already did this guy. You know, if you guys got any comments on Warplan and what you've been doing, and if you've been liking it, let me know. I know there's a lot of videos out there that I've been watching a few of myself. It's fun to watch. Seen some people do Operation Sea Lion. I don't think I'm going to do that one. I think I'm going to go more traditional and go after Russia. I love the Barbarossa campaign. That's one of my favorites. Just a big monster campaign, but you know, to each their own. Let's see. Okay, so not much to do up there. I think we got some mines up there. All right, so let's commence with the ground attack down here. Oh, let's surround a little bit here and see where we're at. Ooh, that's a big boy down there. That's kind of a beefer. Let's start moving in on him to cut him off. I think it's going to be a heavy dose of infantry corps or divisions on each other here. I need to change this guy from fortification. Let's set him to active. That'd be good. Well, you know what? I should be doing that with all these, because we don't need to secure that border anymore. We're going to need to start tootling things over to the Eastern Front. Get some armor around here to help late. Oops. Gotta get used to the old right click. bring some of these units in to help here in just a moment. They'll be used later. Kind of protect this guy a little bit. I don't know if the AI is going to be intuitive enough to smack me around or not, but get an HQ up here. I don't know how much of these guys I want to move yet because I need to start trucking guys around on the train. So let's go ahead and do some of these attacks. So gives me a 7-1. Okay, well, that went really well. So remember, if you're in these white areas, you can still attack. If you go into these dimmed out areas, you're going to use up all of your movement, or your action points, I think they call them. And we'll just start cutting them off here. And we'll just go with that route. It's going to take us a couple weeks, 2 turns. I think each turn's about a week. Take a... He can't attack, so... Well, he can attack. Let's do this. That gives us 10-1. We should destroy that guy. He's going to be able to push the attack. Question is, do we need to do that, or should I wait a turn? I think we'll wait a turn. I don't think they're going to get anywhere. So, that's going to be it in France. Let's go ahead and start looking at moving stuff. So, don't have a really wide frontier, and that's fine. I wouldn't imagine Yugoslavia is going to be real tough. We're going to need to use some German units to help out there, though, because I just don't see France doing a bang-up job. So let's start training some stuff over there. There's another big old unit. I don't have any armor on the railroad tracks, so I need to get that ready for next turn. I don't think distance matters, but I'll move that way just in case. Let's start getting people on the railroad tracks. I might as well move as many infantry as I can over here now. I think all I can move is 3 of those in a turn. Boy, it's been a while. We're going to leave some of these smaller cores. We'll see as they replenish. But like some of these smaller ones here that are just the double X size, we're going to leave those behind. And we're going to have to leave 1 HQ behind because we're going to want to garrison this stuff here so that England doesn't just drop in on us. Let's get this guy on a railroad. These guys can pretty much fly there on their next turn. So which HQ are we going to leave here? What do we got here? We got the 10th Army. This is the 8th Army. 11th and 4th Army. I think 10th Army is probably just going to hang out here, so we're going to move them over there. That'll remind me to... Let's see, can I move anybody else by rail? Nope, so I've used up all my rail. So that's fine. So we just need to get everybody on railroad tracks that can move. None of these garrison guys can move when you're on garrison. I'm going to wait here on that other attack. I think I want to close the door just because it seems prudent. Okay, I think he's the last guy. Oh, we got to get him on it. Alright, so we'll be able to move some more stuff before when we declare our war on Yugoslavia. Let's go ahead and get the Italians ready. Well, that's going to be a little tougher nut to crack than you'd think. That's some air over there to help out. Now, I was looking in the instruction book, and maybe it's my ADHD or something, but I did not see a good way or a there to help with the attack. I did not see how to do naval. So I'm going to unfortify this guy. Oh, not enough production to convert. Okay, well, interesting. Okay, okay, so embark. All right, so here's how I can bring guys. I was not sure how to do that. All right, well, so they made the naval easy enough, at least for me. So you just have to use your transport points and embark and then disembark, and you've used up all your stuff. Okay, so that's easy enough. So the big question is, I'll have to check next time with the Germans, did it give me access to the Italian rail? Don't know if it did. What do we got here? Looks like we got it's a battleship group. Italian Littorio. Oh, this one's okay. So this one's I don't know what these numbers are. I'll have to learn that. Naval's never been my biggest favorite part of the games, but I'm going to have to learn it for this because I'm going to need it for North Africa. And I don't know, maybe we'll do an Operation Sea Lion. Sorry, I'm getting a little ADHD on you here. These guys have all done their stuff, so I think I'm done for this turn. I've transported as much as I can by rail. Oh, you know what, we should move some more Italian stuff. Italians are really gonna really make this challenging. It doesn't seem like that. Well, obviously they weren't as solid. Let's go ahead and get this HQ over there. Let's bring this bomber over there. Okay, so let's go ahead and go with that. Oh, and I did have one unit to place. Let's go ahead and put this guy over here. Oh, we did have an Italian. I wanted to do some of this stuff before I logged in. I wanted to learn some of this stuff and get a little more solid on it, but I was having some sound issues. So I got this new Samson sound thing, but when I'd plug it in, it would wipe out all my audio. I can't play a war game without, you know, explosions and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and end this and we'll visit while I But anyway, so I got this new Samson, but I just had to figure out some audio settings so we can still have audio and I can talk into the mic. I think the mic does a really good job. It's a Samson Go mic. If anybody's looking for something similar, it actually just clips to the side of my, you can't see it here, but it clips to the side of my monitor. And it has a little stand you can put it on if you want or whatever. It's USB, so you just plug it in. Here comes the Brits, North Africa, horrible Italian units. Oh my goodness, here they come. It's a pretty hefty looking British army. Alright, so what does it say? Germany dismantles the Maginot Line for 50 production points. That's automatic, I didn't do that. Marshal Philip negotiates peace with Germany, forming Vichy France. As part of the peace, the majority of the French fleet stays neutral. The 16th Motorized Corps was relocated to a friendly hex. The 2nd Corps was relocated to a friendly hex. Alpine Corps was relocated. 1st Corps was relocated, so they relocated all the stuff in the new territory. Syria recognizes Vichy France and joins Vichy. Morocco, Tunisia, Algeria stay loyal to Vichy France. With the fall of France, trade agreement with Spain sends 5 production points to Germany to pay off Spanish debt. Germany, anti-tank advancement to 3 and breakthrough advancement 3. Iraq stopped trade with France. Supply convoy attacked at 178.13, destroying 20 stockpiles of enemy air forces. Convoy attack, United SS. So United States submarine or United SS group attacked the Mediterranean convoy lane. The 2 groups sinking 2 merchant marines and 1 escort. Okay, so if we're going to start getting into all this naval stuff, I'm going to need to read that for my next video and get that down. And these poor dudes got pushed all the way over here. That's very unfortunate. Well, we can railroad them. Not going to waste that yet, though. Let me see. Can I bring an armored unit? Oh, I can. That's a beautiful thing right there. So this is gonna be like, Rommel here. So I don't think I'm gonna need him for this attack. So we're gonna spend that and we're gonna come trucking down here. Okay, see now I'm getting all ADD, I forgot all my stuff up here. So let's go up and look at builds. Okay, I wanted one more armored unit, so I'm gonna do a heavy armored unit, 41, purchase that. Hopefully that'll be ready. Let's go look at deploying. That'll be ready in April. So that's good. So from here on out, I'll build more infantry and I think some motorized infantry so we have more ability in Russia. We're going to need mobility to get around quick. Wow. Italy is not producing anything. Let's look at convoys. So I don't have any unassigned escorts. I can't really do anything there. I already have them with the iron ore stuff. I got 2 unassigned escorts. I guess let's just put them all in the Mediterranean, right? So it seems like the naval stuff's maybe abstract. I'll learn a little more on that. Maybe there's some other good videos. It looks like, they're attacking Tobruk. That's where I brought those ships. But we'll figure that out. Advancements. I don't have any unassigned points I can put anywhere, so we just keep letting that do its thing. War panel. I can't. There's no diplomacy to do. And there's nobody to deploy because it's not gold. So I think we're just going to continue mopping up the British down here. Looks like we got the 3rd Corps and 12th Army. We should be able to wipe them out. And maybe bring one more Italian unit down there. I wish that fleet wouldn't sit over there because I don't know if that's a... Well, it says there they're active, but it's kind of hard to see if they're active or garrison. So you got to look up here, but I'd like if that thing is gone, or at least when you click on it, it would put it over. Just some observations, trying to give a little bit of input on what I think of the game, but overall, I love the look and feel of it. As a Third Reich player and stuff like that, it's got the same kind of look and feel. A little bigger map, but okay, so Yugoslavia. Do we want to declare war now and just start pouring in there, or what do we want to do? I think we do. So let's go up here. I just want to declare war on them, I think. Let's go down to Yugoslavia. And let's declare war. And the Italians got to do the same thing? We do. Alright, so we declared war. So I think my guys are going to be good enough. I'm going to be able to just wail on them a little bit anyway, so yeah. So let's go ahead and do this. Get ready to start helping the Italians, because they're going to need some help, I bet. Alright, so let's get bombing. Yeah, the Italians are doing a little bit of damage. Probably should go take this little area here. Okay, well, let's see how these guys do. They do pretty good. Italians, not so good. That's all right though. They're getting her figured out. All right. I don't know how much more I need to bring for the Germans. Let's go ahead and wrap this up down here. I think they're just going to move in so that if anybody has to retreat, they just get destroyed. Seems to be the optimal. Oh, I suppose I should do my bombing and stuff. You know, it just seems like we can just roll over stuff, but if you get greedy and don't do your diligence, you know, a lot of games that'll come back and haunt you because you used up more resources than you should have. We're not going to do them all. Now those guys are out of range anyway, so that answers that. So the guys that are out of range, we're going to start moving them towards the east. Maybe we'll fly them down over here to help in Yugoslavia. Let's do that. That's a pretty juicy 7-2. There we go. The other guys we'll swing by Yugoslavia on their way to Russia. All right, so we bombed. Now let's go do our due diligence. I would imagine if you wipe out an HQ, no, we don't need all that. 10-1, dead. Can't undo it. I was going to undo that because I thought, I should have brought that bigger unit. It didn't really matter. It surrendered. Okay, so I've cleared out France. So I want to use a bunch of my smaller infantry units to garrison France because I'm not too worried about the UK. And basically we want to start pumping. I'm going to bring one more infantry unit to Yugoslavia. Oh, you know what? I want to bring one more armor. I'm going to bring the armor. I need to make sure we mop this up. I can't be messing around with that come spring. Now I don't know if I have any. Nope, I got no rail left, so let's just work on getting some of these dudes over to rail lines so they are ready for transport. Now, the more you move stuff, I believe the more you seems like you lose guys, you know, wear and tear, so probably should just leave stuff. This Alpine Corps is probably a really good Italian unit, so I need to spend some rail to get that, you know, ready to go to. Let's get that ready to go to North Africa. I don't really want the Italians in Russia. I mean, these guys here are kind of a waste. We could start moving towards. I mean, I guess it's railroad. No, you can't even railroad. Alright. So I'm going to leave a few guys back here. I don't know how, you know, aggressive the AI is going to be. If any of you guys have played other people, I'd love to. I haven't found any like 2-player battle reports online per se. Be fun to see some of that stuff. But let's get these dudes over here because we need to get ready for the Brits. Those guys are in garrison status. What do we got here? It looks like we got a destroyer group. We need to take these. Can we take them on a garrison mode? Yes, we can. Oh, did I do that wrong? Oh, not enough. I didn't read it. Jeez, you guys. Horrible. I do not have enough stuff here. Come on, Germany, get down there and help me. Man, they just... I got a bunch of garrison. I got basically 2 mobile because I brought 1. I'm going to bring these guys up here. Try to create a little bit of a barrier to protect my air. Alright, so we did everything in Yugoslavia that we can do for now. We don't have any rail left to start moving. It's already September 1940. We got a few guys over here, but I'm assuming this is all garbage. It better be, otherwise that's really daunting already. So we're doing that. North Africa, we really need to get some of these. Oh, can I bring some of these guys? So these guys are active. Alright, let's do that. It really freaks me out when it turns them into a ship. Disembark. Alright. Woohoo! That's huge. There's a lot of Brits coming. So I think we'll go ahead and end our turn. What I might do is do this in a 2-part video just because it's going to be a lot of just moving everything around. Not sure yet. I like to keep the videos, I'd like to keep them about an hour. You know, let me know what you guys think. I'm brand new to this. I don't know if people want to sit and watch a 2-hour, 2.5-hour video of a game. It gets to be a little long, even for someone like me who loves gaming. Playing isn't that hard. We all know that we can sit here in front of this computer for 3 hours and then it feels like it's been 10 minutes. If only everything in life felt that way, huh? But, you know, let me know what you guys think. Warplan is what we're playing on here by Matrix and Slitherine. It's a excellent system, I think, so far. I mean, it's a good, it's really beer and pretzel-y. I'd like to do some more detailed stuff later, but sometimes I just want to point and click and attack and move stuff. Looks like we got some rain on here now. That's going to affect stuff. All right, the USA gears up in war preparation and institutes Selective Service Training Act. So supply convoy attack, destroying 20 stockpiles by enemy air forces. So I think they're attacking me as I go to the, as I'm moving down there in the Mediterranean. United SS group attacked the Mediterranean convoy lane with 2 groups, sinking 3 merchant marines. Okay, or else they're just attacking these little, you know, you see these little ships here. Could be that. Oh, you know what? It's probably this dude right here. Let's go send this big bad boy over there. Can we just go attack him? Oh. Well, can I do this and help? Let's do that. Let's see what happens. Alright. Look at these guys. So it looks like I lost a little bit down here. Do this. And then this. I want to move up and see what these are, but oh yeah, let's give her to her. You know what, I didn't do my stuff up here, but nothing's gold, so we're good. I'm just excited to, oh, look at that, the big old tube. I'm just excited to get down here and start battling and trying to push these guys back. All right, can we bring these dudes? Please tell me we got enough. Oh, yeah. This is so huge. Oh, what happened? Oh, freaked me out. I thought I lost my guys. Oh, that's so, right there, that's so juicy. All right, let's see, can we, oh, we're just gonna dominate in the Mediterranean. I'm feeling very good about the Mediterranean right now. Things are feeling really good right now. A few little units and I'm feeling good. We're gonna see what happens here. If you guys got any input, feel free to give it to me. We don't have any fighting down here. We got lots of bad weather, it looks like. So this will all be transporting. So let's go ahead and do our Yugoslavian campaign and then do some transporting, and we should start being able to blow through some of these turns. Now it looks like this rain is preventing me from... This is probably not a good move. I don't think we'll do that. I wonder if I can go attack... Can you attack a sub with a sub? Well, I don't know how you deal with... You know what I'm gonna guess? I'm gonna guess that, there's a place where you have like, I'm gonna guess you probably have to build the support stuff and have, well, we do assign the escorts. Yeah. I need to read more about that before we play again. That's my bad. I am gonna purchase more infantry though. Mechanized corps is 390. Oh man. I'm going to try to build more mechanized. I think we're going to need that in Russia. Hopefully that's not a big mistake. I think we're going to move this guy here and put infantry there so that our HQ is not exposed to an invasion in Genoa. Okay, let's continue our attack down here. I'm going to zoom in and oh, you know what? Okay, so all this rain now, remember, pretty much stops any Air Force. That's kind of a bummer. Okay. Well. Oh. And it really slows down your troops. Big time. Well, that was dumb, Steve. What are you doing? Clown. 2-1. Holy cow. Crummy weather. These guys aren't going to have a prayer. Can I go on there? I want to go on there. I'm going to bring this guy down here, and then maybe we need to launch some stuff down here. I think that's what we need to do. Need to get some stuff down here. I think that's Albania, right? Yeah, we need to do that. All right, so feeling good about North Africa. Really good. Worst turn ever in invasion of Yugoslavia. So we're just going to start shifting stuff. I'm going to whip these bombers in here, and then hopefully next turn there's not really crummy weather and we can do something with them. If not, no biggie. I guess we're heading to the Eastern Front. Now, we probably need to garrison up here. I mean, this feels pretty rare. I mean, I'm assuming if they start dropping there, I could react pretty quick, but we probably need to start considering that. So I'm going to start moving these bigger units. And I might use these garrison guys here that weren't very strong. They don't have much experience, because you do get some experience. So they have a specialty. Oh, I did download the newest update too, by the way. I'm gonna have to start. Okay, I'm gonna have to start working on that. All right, so let's start transporting. So the other thing I'm gonna do is probably start whipping a bunch of these little dudes back towards the coast. They were all on garrison duty to keep the Russians happy. I think I can do 3 of these and 1 of those little guys, if I remember right. So let's start filling in. How come I can't go to Amsterdam? All right. Bring the rest of the air, and then we're going to be done, because moving your infantry is not a great deal, because you start to lose guys when you move. So don't want to be messing around with that too much. Do need to get him on a railroad. Do need to do that, I guess. So let's do that. That rain is killer. You're basically down to 1 hex of movement. Alright, so we got everybody on the railroad tracks. We're starting to move stuff east. Yugoslavia is that's an embarrassment. I'm feeling really good about this though, so let's go ahead and end the turn. See what happens. So, you know, pretty much doing this for fun, but I do have a game store, and I do want to supplement that game store and try to help, you know, pay the bills. Small business is always a treat, so I do put an affiliate link down in the bottom. You don't have to buy games on that affiliate link. If you go there and buy anything, a pen or paper or, you know, a monitor or whatever, if you buy it through that affiliate link, I don't see who bought what, but I do see that something sold and that I get a small percentage. So if you want to support the channel, but please consider clicking on that link, and when you click on it, you should be good as you browse around. You don't have to buy it on the page you go to or any of that. So appreciate that. Also, if you're watching the video for the first time, please subscribe. I'm trying to build a subscriber list, so as I put out stuff, more people get notified. And if you got games you'd like to see, let me know. If I already own them, I will certainly try to get to them next. Otherwise, we'll see about what I need to pick up for product to run games. All right, so we got some more of that convoy attack is about all that happened. Now our raindrops are down to 1, so I'm assuming that's not quite as bad. Well, now we can move 2 hexes, so double raindrops, not so great. 1 raindrop, not great. Can we build? Yes, we can. We're going to build that mechanized unit right away. So I'm going to get back in the heavy armor or breakthrough mechanized, huh? I think I'm going to do breakthrough. Oh, look at that, 1942. We get some new technology. Oh! So that jumps up 30 points. We're going to purchase that for sure. Italy, stockpile of 7. What are we going to do for Italy? I'm going to have to figure out how you grow your economic, because Italy can basically build nothing. You know, maybe Yugoslavia. I don't know. Okay, so let's do Yugoslavia. So what I'll do is I'll do Yugoslavia first. Try to get a little bit of focus here. Then I'll swoop on down to North Africa and we'll do that, and then I'll start moving stuff. All right, so we can attack when there's one little drop, so that's good. We probably don't need to help that out too much. Let's go ahead and load this dude up. Let's whip on down there. And let's disembark. Yeah. Take that. All right, let's do our attack here. A 1-to-1. My word. All right, let's do that one. All right, so I'm thinking what I might want to do is let the Germans come in and clear this guy out. I'm going to do one 1-to-1 attack, and we're going to see how bad of an idea that really is. Oh, my, okay. We're not going to do that anymore. Nope, we're going to bring in these German units, so... These Italian units can go ahead and start pushing this way to see what... Oh, they could handle that guy. Can't you handle that guy? Does this help? No, that's still 1-to-1. You guys just got to get out of the way. This is why we're not interested in Italian units, and that's going to take up all my points, so I'm just going to go this way. That's going to be a little bit for attacking. Oh, I forgot I had those. Not too smart. Not too smart at all. Gotta look at the whole theater there, Steve-O. Okay. Okay. I think we want to do one more attack right here. 2-to-1, yuck. We'll take it. I don't know if we whittled them down or not. Okay, well, Yugoslavia is looking to be a little bit more of a problem for me than I was planning. I think what we're going to do here, because we got plenty of Italians, I'm going to whip him back there. And he's going to end up down here. Now, I don't get what's going on there yet. I'll figure that out. We still got convoy attacked. So I don't think these fleets can do anything about that. Okay, before I get all, are we done up here? That. I think I want to use these guys to bust him out of there. 7th Army. Well, he is dug in twice, but still, come on. That's not going the greatest. Can we ungarrison these guys yet? Not enough production. All right, here we go. Oh, that's going to be so much fun. Although now we did find out these Italian units are not so great. I'm going to move in here. It's going to give me less attacks, but I want to get these fellas in there. What do we got here? That's a battleship group, 1 battleship. Okay. Well, let's start hitting them. This guy here is probably going to be more of a problem with these crummy Italian guys, so let's wail on him a little bit. Okay, what can we do? 5-to-1 there. 7-to-1 there. Or we can take a 4-to-1. I'm going to take the 2 lesser ones, I think. Okay. Whatever. Ooh. pretty good work there. Get to switch up here now. Well, that ain't so bad. Ain't so bad at all. In fact, that's starting to look kind of juicy. I should bring... I'm going to bring one more big old German infantry unit down there. And that's going to make that a pretty good force, I think. Despite the inept Italianness. Alright, let's just keep flying these dudes over. I can organize this stuff later. Now I just need to get stuff moved. Oh yeah, we're gonna bomb. I'm gonna leave the air I got over here. I'm gonna leave the air I got over here and use that in that front because that's not going so great at all. I feel like I am way inept on Air Force, like I'm really taking a chance here. Alright, so we're out of ability to do that. Build. Only got a stockpile of 167. I don't want to build small stuff with that. What do we got here? All these reports. I don't need to worry about that right now. Alright, so we've done all of our attacks. We've moved everybody we can by rail. Air Force has moved up. And North Africa's done, so here we go. Click. Yeah, I'm sure. See what them British do down in North Africa. I haven't figured out fleets and how you would attack. I suppose I could try to go and attack those surface ships, but the Italian Navy attacking the British Navy just... That does not sound like a good plan, does it? Used to be a DJ way back when I was younger. So when I'm not talking and we're just sitting here watching, that's called radio silence, and that was a big no-no, so it just kills me. Italy low oil stock supplies. Well, that's not good. Not a big fan of that. Well, look at that, though. We get to deploy some Fallschirmjäger. And I can't remember what an L is. Is that 50? This would be the 55th Corps. And we got escorts coming. We're going to need way more stuff. Can we build? You really can't build a ton of mechanized guy. Well, we can. We can build. I'm going to build one more mechanized guy, and then it's going to have to be. Because if we go over here, I'll get that one by March. I got a couple mechanized. I got one other mechanized. I'm going to need more mechanized than that. 3 mechanized. Everybody else is going to be foot troops in Barbarossa. What were we thinking when we invaded? Alright, so we got snowflakes here, so that's not going to be great. It's snow. You know, I was kind of hoping maybe the weather wouldn't be a big factor in Yugoslavia, but I think it's going to be. So, whatever. It's just the way it is. Alright, so we're going to start in here in Yugoslavia. We're going to move that guy there. Let's transport that guy down to here. So We got a little Italian invasion out of Albania. The way it's going up here, though, I don't think that's going to do much. These guys are going to have to be the dudes that just kind of start grabbing up territory. Well, that's kind of good. He's a 0. It's going to use all my movement to do that. Okay. Let's bomb him. We got to get rid of this guy. Come on, Italians. Let's do some stuff here. Come on, fellers. I'd like to knock that down to a 0. This guy. Yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead. 10 to 1 now. There we go. Can't attack? What's the deal? Oil issues. Look at that big old oil with an exclamation point. I can't attack with that guy. Oh, you guys. 5 to 1. Kidding me. Doing it again. Because we're bitter. Thank you. Because we relied on the Italians and they disappointed us. We're staying in the nice area. These mountains are brutal. So I don't know. That ain't good. I got a mechanized unit down here. Is he? No, he's. Yeah. Oh. Well, we might shorten this video a little bit by doing a little bit, and then I'm gonna have to go read about oil because that ain't gonna be good. So here's Steve minding his own business in his little beer and pretzel game, talking about how easy it is, and you just click and point and. He doesn't know how to manage his resources. That's good though. We want a challenge. We don't want to push over. All right, so let's transport a couple of dudes. This guy needs to get on the railroad. These guys don't have any experience, so let's start moving these guys, and then when I get the front filled up over here, we'll see what we got for experienced. These guys can get to the railroad so they can come out of there. Bring this little dude. I think I can bring one more. Yep, I can. Let's bring one more dude here. So that's all the transporting there. Yugoslavia is going okay. I'm not setting any records. Now to North Africa with our crappy oil situation. Desert a little bit because we need to hammer this dude. Ooh, oh, he's got an oil thing too. Italians? Good thing I'm bringing that other infantry unit from the Germans. Probably need to bring a German Air Force unit down here too, since we're going to have my inept leadership. Well, let's go do this. Oh, look at that. Well, he can still fight. Okay, well, He got clobbered. But okay. Okay. So let's transport this dude. Okay. You know what I should have done? I think I already moved all my Air Force. I'm going to bring one of these next turn. One of these Stukas is going to start working its way down there. Or not. Nah. We might be okay. They're going to start. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to play a little bit longer before I worry about the oil. Are they doing... Well, we got a stockpile of 24, but what's going on with the oil? Supply oiler? I got to buy those? I got 0 supply oilers. Maybe that's the problem? Does anybody know? German production. We only got 14. Okay. Well, we've moved all our stuff we can. So next turn. Going into mid-November here. I took a chance on this weather. I guess I was assuming my guys were so dominant it might not be a problem. I don't foresee not being able to take out Yugoslavia, but it seems like it's a little bit more work than I thought. So we just need to get Yugoslavia captured, try to get Greece. I think we'll... Fourth coastal has no supply source. No oil stockpile. Never good when you look at a thing and it's got the big red word no on it. Romania stopped trade with Germany. Romania stopped... Oh, they joined the Axis. Okay. I'm like, what? What did I do wrong? Okay, well, that's good. Okay. Well, this isn't really that good, is it? Maybe it's because he's not by the road. So, what we're going to do is put him up on the road. If these guys moved up, let's bring in our big hitters. We're going to wait one turn down there. We're going to bring up our Air Force. We're going to wait. I need to bring a German Air Force down there. I wasn't gonna. So do I have to transport them by naval? Or are they just gonna take them on the fly? Okay. We'll keep inching our way down here. Across this river. Stay out of my way. So remember, when you fly, you can do one attack still. kind of hoping I get lucky and get one little attack in there, but I didn't. Oh, he's got oil problems. Come on, Italy. Get in the war. Alright, so we're not attacking down here this turn. And I've already done what I'm going to do in Yugoslavia because we're moving up to Belgrade, so hopefully we can get that pretty soon. This is probably a waste of time bringing these dudes. And I'm just going to leave where they got their starting forces at. We'll just leave them. So we'll continue to solidify the Eastern Front. Let's grab this feller. Then I want to investigate that thing where you have the unit upgrades. That seems like a really cool deal. Let's go ahead and get some HQs over here. There's another tiny division over here. Oh, he's got to do that. I don't think it'll hurt me to leave Paris open. Hopefully that's not a big regret. 10th Army is going to be in charge of this area, so we're going to leave him there. I might leave. Oh, he's got a lot. They got a lot of those specialty points, though. Or if I. Oh, okay. So it looks like the specialty points I got is for everybody. So. Experience, though, is important. These guys aren't that great. They're all around 70. These dudes that were sitting in the garrison are... There's some dudes that are... Well, these guys, yeah, 70%. 74. Definitely want to bring him back. Alright, so... Start filling in these gaps so my guys can get resupplied later. These guys up on the front line. Can transport him back. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more dudes. Definitely going to need a lot more dudes. Can I build some more infantry? What I'm wondering is, can I keep building all these large ones, or is that going to kill me? Am I going to run out of resources? Oh, we got Romania. Ooh. They got nothing for stockpile. Did I do supply oilers yet? So supply oilers increase the supply of all ships in a fleet to the maximum supply. Oilers are consumed upon use, so that's not going to do anything for me. Yeah, going to have to learn. Okay, so I think we're done. So let's go ahead and end the turn. And I think today, see what time it is. I didn't look at what time I started. It's 2 o'clock now. I must have been playing for close to an hour. I'll look at the recording here when we're done. And based on that, maybe do another turn or two. Again, I'm always open for your input. You'd like to see me do things differently or change some things I'm doing or something's annoying, as a person watching, let me know, because you don't You don't always pick up on that stuff. Alright, so 4th Coastal has low supply. So it says no... Okay, Hungary stopped... Oh, because Hungary joined me, so that's good. So 4th Coastal had no supply and then low supply. So let's go look at that real quick. 183.8. Oh, okay. So maybe these guys getting way out here in the desert, not so good. Maybe that was the problem more than anything. You still got oil stuff though. You know, my Italians do have some specialty points. So we give these guys, let's give them tank destroyers. Yeah! I like that. Oh, what happened there? What happened to my specialty points? So you only do that once? Okay, if you can only do that once, then I really need to start adding stuff. Winter combat might be a good one. Okay, how come I can't? Okay, you gotta right click on it. Alright, that's good to know. But then I can also... I can do it more than once. Oh, I probably just spent everything Italy had because they stink. They stink. So... Alright, let's get these... We're not going to do the same mistake Hitler made. We're going to add... Oops. We're going to let these guys be ready for winter. That's right. I'm going to do that with my big boy here. That's right. We're not going in with our summer clothing. Alright, well that's a new facet of the game I didn't know about. I'm excited about that. Let's get these air forces in here. It's kind of a dumb place to train into. Let's get these cav up there now. Probably want to move him off the border. So when the war breaks out, he's not right there going to get clobbered. We'll move this guy out of here. We'll help garrison. I'm definitely taking this guy with 71%. It's only 1%, but it's 1%, right? Putting these guys in where our allies are at. We're going to need some German units over there. This is the 74% boy. We definitely want to bring him. Alright, well, let's start getting these dudes on the border. I don't think we need to protect Budapest, do we? This we might want to leave, I don't know. Yeah, we'll get them up there for... Okay, so what else can we do for rail? We've used up our rail, unless there's any small divisions we want to move over here. This dude, yeah, we'll move him out of there. That's supposed to be con. Yeah, it's con. That'll be important, probably. Okay, we've moved all of our dudes. There's that mechanized guy. Everyone's building up. Not sure I need to leave these over here, but I am. We'll continue our invasion on Yugoslavia here. Just continue flying my air down to... I can put him on there, can't I? Get air down there to help. Alright, let's continue our attack. Well, that was dumb. Should have just used my A2. Ooh, that's a juicy dude there. Look at him. Being all nasty. Alright, let's... Ooh. Took out some of my air. Alright, what's the deal there? Not going so good. Okay, well that was a bad move. Should have went with both the German units. Maybe at a standstill there for a little bit. Let's continue Yugoslavia, where we're using up these really good armored units. You know, I got some pretty decent guys down there, so I can't just sneak in the back. I think if we can take Belgrade, I can't imagine they'll still continue to fight. So let's see if we can just end this shenanigans down here. These Italian guys just getting in my way. I had to think that the German army in reality probably felt the same way. Sorry, Italians. They're not very good in World War II. They're really not. Alright, what can we do here? Let's see. I'm going to take a 2-to-1. Oh my goodness. That wasn't so bad. Can we push and... it's a 3-to-2. I'm going to see if that's enough to make those guys surrender. What I should have done is got up there and got that oil. I don't know. What is that? That's a resource. Alright, so North Africa's grinding down a little bit. Yugoslavia is moving forward. We've done all our moves. If I could build another infantry in it, I better do that. Those guys aren't going to have much to do. Got nothing going on with the war panel as far as diplomacy. Nobody's interested in us because we're attacking everybody. All right, I think we'll go with that. Well, let's go look at the recording real quick, see where we're at for time. Oh, 1 hour and 20 minutes. All right, I'll do... Oh!